What if I told you the biggest thing stopping you from living your dream life isn't a lack of money, and it isn't a lack of talent, and isn't a bad luck either. It's your comfort zone. The place that feels the safest can slowly become the place where your biggest dream die. And the saddest part, most people never even realize they're trapped. So today, let's talk about how to break free from your comfort zone. Not with fake motivation, but with practical steps that can genuinely change your life. Because by the end of this video, I don't just want to inspire you, I want you to take your very first step outside that invisible cage. Have you ever noticed something? We all say we want a better life. We want better health, better friendship, more money, more confidence. But when it's the time to actually do something, we suddenly feel tired. We say, I'll start tomorrow. We say, and somehow tomorrow never comes. The truth is, most of us are not lazy. We are just comfortable, and comfort is dangerous because it doesn't look dangerous. It feels safe, it feels peaceful, it tells you, stay here, nothing bad will happen. But it also whispers something else. Nothing amazing will happen either. Think about it. If you keep doing exactly what you have been doing for the last 6 months, will your life really change? Probably not. And that's the scary part. Not failing, but staying in the same place for years without even realizing it. I learned something recently. Your comfort zone is like a beautiful room. It has everything you need: a soft bed, your favorite food, your phone, your daily routine. Everything feels familiar. But there are no new opportunities inside that room. No new confidence, no new experiences, no new version of you, because growth has never lived inside comfort. The problem is, the moment we stand near that door, fear starts talking. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? And because of these questions, we step back into our comfort room. Here's something I want you to remember: your brain isn't trying to make you successful, it is trying to keep you safe. That's why every new habit feels uncomfortable. Recording your first YouTube video feels uncomfortable. Talking to new people feels uncomfortable. Applying for a new job feels uncomfortable. Learning a new skill feels uncomfortable, not because you're bad at it, but because it's unfamiliar. Your brain loves familiar things, even if they're making your life worse. Read that again in your mind. Sometimes we stay in situations that make us unhappy. And that's exactly how comfort quietly steals our dream from our life. The people you admire today, the ones who inspire you, they weren't born fearless. They simply became comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the difference. Not talent, not luck, just the willingness to take one small, uncomfortable step every single day. So before we move ahead, I want you to ask yourself one honest question. What part of my life have I been postponing because it feels uncomfortable? Don't answer it for anyone else. Answer it for yourself, because that answer might change the rest of this video. Also comment that what is that particular thing. Why your brain hates leaving the comfort zone. Now here's something that completely changed the way I look at my growth. Most of us think we are not disciplined enough. We think maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe successful people have more willpower than me, but that's not actually true. Your brain isn't designed to make you successful, it's designed to keep you alive. Thousands of years ago, trying something new could actually be dangerous. A new place, a new food, a new path through the forest. Any of this could have been life threatening. So your brain learned one thing: if something is familiar, it's probably safe. If even today, your brain still follows that same rule. That's why the moment you decide to change your life, your mind starts giving you excuses. Start from Monday, you're too tired. Maybe after this one episode, you'll do it tomorrow. It feels like you're making your own decisions, but many times your brain is simply choosing comfort over growth. And here's the biggest mistake that people literally make: they wait until they feel confident before taking action. But confidence doesn't come first, action always comes first. Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. Were you confident before your first ride? Of course not. You were nervous. You probably fell. Maybe you got hurt, but every time you got back on the bicycle, you became a little more confident. That's how confidence is built, not by thinking, but by doing. The same thing happens in every area of life. The very first area of your life was when you started learning how to walk. And you remember your dad used to hold your hand, and then he used to make you walk, and you used to fail every time when you tried, but today you're walking. So this is the biggest example of your life. So The very first video you record feels awkward. The first interview feels scary. The first day at the gym feels uncomfortable. The first public speech make your hand shake. The first business idea feels risky. But after doing it again and again, what once felt impossible, that's how your comfort zone expands. You don't destroy it overnight, you slowly make it bigger. And one day you look back and laugh at the things that once terrified you. So here's a small challenge for you. Think of one thing you have been avoiding for weeks. Maybe it's making that phone call. Maybe applying for a job. Maybe it's posting your first video. Maybe it's starting that course you have saved for months. Whatever it is, don't promise yourself you'll do it someday. Promise yourself you'll do it today. Because the life you have been dreaming about is waiting on the other side of one uncomfortable decision. So, I'll be sharing 5 simple ways to break out of your comfort zone. Now, the biggest question is, how do I actually get out of my comfort zone? The answer isn't by making any one huge decision. It's by making small uncomfortable choices every single day. Let me share 5 simple habits that can completely change your life. Number 1. Do one thing that scares you every day. Notice I didn't say do something dangerous. I said do something that scares you a little. Maybe it's talking to a stranger, maybe asking a question in class, maybe posting your first video, maybe it's applying for a job even if you think you'll get rejected. Every time you do something that scares you, you're teaching your brain, I'm safe even outside my comfort zone. And little by little, fear starts losing its power. Second, stop waiting for the perfect time. This is one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves. I'll start when I have more time. I'll start after my exam. I'll start next month. I'll start when I feel ready. But here's the truth. There is no perfect time. Successful people don't start because the timing is perfect. They start because they know waiting won't change anything. 1 year from now, you will wish you had started today. So that is the today that you will be started. So if you're watching this video on 6th August, this is a reminder that you should start from the 6th or August itself. Number 3, accept that you will be bad in the beginning. This is something we all struggle with. We wait our first attempt to be amazing. But think about it. Was your first drawing perfect? Was your first bicycle ride perfect? Was your first day at school perfect? No, not at all. Every aspect you admire today was once a complete beginner. Don't be afraid of being a beginner. Be afraid of staying the same person because you're too scared to begin. Number 4. Change your environment. Your environment has more influence on you than your motivation. If everyone around you complains, you slowly start complaining too. If everyone around you keeps learning, you'll naturally want to improve yourself. So ask yourself, are the people around me helping me grow or are they keeping me comfortable? Sometimes changing your environment changes the entire future. And this is my personal experience that please choose your environment wisely. Trust me, I have done this mistake when I was in a wrong company, wrong environment. I had literally wasted 2 years of my life. So this is my personal reminder that please and please talk with the people who talk only about the growth. That will be the only thing that will be helping you. Now let's move to the 5th. Many people quit because they don't see instant result. But success isn't built in one day. It's built through hundreds of ordinary days. Celebrate the fact that you showed up. Celebrate that you tried. Celebrate that you took one small step. Because small steps repeated every day eventually became extraordinary result. Remember this, your comfort zone isn't going to disappear overnight. And that's okay. You don't have to become fearless. You just have to become a little braver than you were yesterday. That's enough. Because every small step you take today is creating the person you'll become tomorrow. The life you want is waiting outside your comfort zone. Before you leave this video, I want you to imagine something today. Imagine it's exactly 1 year from today. You wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror and you're still living the same life, the same routine, the same excuses, the same dreams that never became reality. How would that feel? Now imagine something different. Imagine you decided to take one uncomfortable step today. Tomorrow, you took another. Next week, another. Not because you were fearless, but because you were refused to let the fear decide your future. A year later, you look back and realize how much you have changed. You are healthier, more confident, more skilled. Maybe you have started your own business. Maybe you have landed on your dream job. Maybe you have built an audience online. Maybe you have simply become someone you are proud of. And it all started with one small decision. Remember this, your comfort zone is expensive not because it's cost money, but because it cost opportunity. It cost confidence, it cost experience, and sometimes it cost the life you could have lived. One day you'll either say, I'm so glad I started, or you'll say, I wish I had started earlier. The choice is being made today, not tomorrow, not next Monday, today. So after this video ends, don't just motivated, motivation fades. Take one action, send the message, apply for that opportunity, open the book, record the first video, go for that walk, whatever your first step is. Take it, because your future self is waiting for you on the other side of today's courage. And if this video made you think, I have just one request. Don't keep it to yourself, share it with someone who has been waiting for the perfect times to start. Maybe this is a reminder they needed. And before you go, tell me one thing in the comment. What's one uncomfortable step you are going to take today? I'm genuinely excited to read your answer. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, very one important thing. This video that I shared you today is something that is related to me personally. I have been in a comfort zone after my 12th standard. So now helping you guys, all those who are in a comfort zone, please take your actions, because comfort zone has nothing to do with your future success. If you want your future to look different from today, please be out of your comfort zone. Every day I'm trying to be out of my comfort zone. Every day I'm trying something new to do, because I know what am I today in 2026, I can't be in the 2027, and I hope even you guys want to do the same.